The other day I came across this video, what I learned from the 0.01%. I watched a few minutes of it and left. Immediately after, this is what I see. Oh my god, another one. And boy did that lit the creative spark in me. I wanna explain to you why this is happening and when I think this is okay and when it isn't. Also, to give you context, I'm currently working on 4 videos. Crafting the ultimate ideation process, how social proof almost killed my ideas, exploring if good and bad art exists, and how innovative ideas kill creativity. Plus, I'm building my business. With all of that, this single copy of a video made me drop everything to cover this. This is so common. Okay, so why is this happening? Well, in a way, it was always happening. Taking someone's idea and replicating it in your own way was always a strategy on YouTube. But I think there's a fine line between where inspiration shifts of an idea can be genuinely creative and unique, and when it's simply a lazy try to grab views. Don't even get me started on content for business. Bro, they're so much worse. Almost every single one copies the one on the top and tries to build authority in any way possible. For me personally, adding personality and honesty to the video brings me more trust than you putting on your corporate mask, telling me about all your success and what Elon Musk told you one time on a questionnaire. Or even worse, when they make a documentary video about some other content creator with an AI voice and they keep saying, that's not X, that's Y. I'm so sorry, I'm so pissed off. Like in this instance, it would be, that's not influence, that's imitation, that's not building on an idea, that's lifting it. That's not a tribute, that's a trace. If this is where we're heading, I'm heading towards the grave, cause this shit is killing me, bruh. Don't get me wrong, I still get that not everyone goes to these extremes, and that there are still people who make great unique content. I honestly have nothing against exploring someone else's ideas in your own way, but new ideas can still work. I know how discouraging exploration tends to be when the work takes months to make and it flopping has just too high of a cost. That can feel very limiting, and sometimes people give up on their projects or even their crafts entirely, just because they're convinced that there is no other way but complying with the rules they were told. But if we're gonna be honest, there are no real rules. It's a complicated sentence to say. There are no real rules. But there are no real rules. Nobody really knows what they're doing. Many of the best unique YouTubers got here by exploring without giving up. A lot of YouTube advice reminds me of data fallacy that Neil deGrasse Tyson covered once. The plane survivor data, where we say 80% of plane crash survivors studied where the exit doors were on the plane at a takeoff. And that sounds like knowing where the exit doors are increases the likelihood of surviving plane crashes. But, as he says, if we suppose that 100% of people who died also studied the exit door locations, we would never know because they're dead. I think that can be said the same with outliers. You know, the new fancy word everybody who gives YouTube advice uses? If you don't know, an outlier is a video on a small to mid-sized channel that outperforms every other video almost tenfold. So you study it, take a pattern you think you found, and copy the format. But also I've seen so many small YouTubers who did the exact thing they should and still get no recognition. So the quality of data is really questionable. To put that into perspective, apparently there's 500 hours of content posted on YouTube every single minute. So I don't think anybody's gonna watch all of that, I'm gonna be honest. I still gotta keep this video short, so to conclude, I wanna encourage you to find balance between exploring and exploiting. Believe me, when you make something yourself and it blows up, you'll be so much happier. I still have so much to say about this topic. If you want one book on exploration and exploitation, the best book I can so far recommend you is Alchemy. So if you want to read that, go ahead. If this topic was interesting to you, or if any video I mentioned on the beginning was interesting to you, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments your thoughts. Besides that, keep being original and stay creative.